Plus, the housing slowdown hasn't quite reached the deserts of the Southwest. Jane Wells tells us about towns springing up out of nowhere.
All this land is owned by Leonard and Sue Mardian in a lonely spot called White Hills, Arizona, with a distant view of the Grand Canyon's western rim. 46,000 acres of nothing but Joshua trees.
Pretty much every developer in Las Vegas at the beginning said, "What are you doing going out in the middle of nowhere? Who do you think's going to come out there?"
Another 40 minutes down the highway, another Las Vegas developer, Jim Rhodes, is building the first of 5 master-planned Arizona communities in a spot called Golden Valley.
It's a market that we're trying to basically induce demand.
Developments in the middle of nowhere, coming out of nowhere, and counting on this, a new multi-lane highway bridge across the Colorado River to keep traffic off the Hoover Dam, a post-9/11 potential terror target. The span should be completed by June and will be part of a Canada to Mexico thruway, drastically cutting the commute to Las Vegas from over an hour to maybe 45 minutes, a city where a lack of land has driven home prices sky high. Out here in White Hills, there's no strip, but you may eventually get twice the house at half the price.
Here we own all this property and we control it, and there you have to fight for every inch.
Eventually, there will be 60,000 homes here with all the extras that go with it.
We're going to knock that mountain down.
Mardian plans to build a hotel, winery, stores, golf courses, even a college. He scored a major victory by securing the limited water rights, beating out Jim Rhodes' company, which also wants to build in White Hills. But Rhodes Homes thinks there's just as much money to be made further out in Golden Valley, not far from where Walmart is building a new distribution center. So the company built 4 model homes to test the market.
We've got overwhelming responses. We have about 425 reservations.
For how many homes?
For about 425 homes.
With thousands more in the works.
The price of the land originally was so low, I'm embarrassed to tell you, but it has really increased in value.
But these developers from Vegas are gambling for more, hoping there will be a pot of real estate gold at the end of this bridge once it's completed. Jane Wells, CNBC Business News, on the Arizona side of the Hoover Dam.